It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah. Cthulhu Tvatagen.
Shut up! What if it actually shows up?
Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw kind of pale outlines of Chihiro.
Is this the locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
I remember seeing this.
Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on.
Huh? But I thought it was broken.
I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning.
Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it.
Well, I didn't expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid disillusions!
Don't be mean! I was trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now?
But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
Maybe someone hid it here.
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us.
Huh? What do you mean?
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others.
There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind.
So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro, shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail.
It's just like Kyoko said. The display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
So first of all, we have to wake it up.
Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
There, the icon on the far left.
What is it?
Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like A pen name.
Could you let me see it, Makoto?
With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon. And when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
Master, you're here.
Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
It's a ghost! Buddha, sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down. It's not a ghost.
Huh?
Then, what is it?
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out.
Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. And then,
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself.
that voice, the tone and everything.
It's Chihiro.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself.
AI program?
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in the computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design.
Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers.
If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people.
And that is why it is called alter ego? A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego.
Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there? That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
But you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yes. I believe I'm on fire.
I thought you were only into 2D.
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
That aspect?
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Kyoko typed away rhythmically.
Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know things that have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without any warning.
Kyoko immediately shot out another question.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school.
While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question.
It's gonna be a while. But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload.
Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death.
Once again, Kyoko typed quickly.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud.
It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern.
Huh? Why?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing.
Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that.
Then what can we do?
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But if you leave the door open all night, then...
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you.
There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master...
For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation was very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her.
I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self.
It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Are you sure about that?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something.
And then Kyoko typed one last sentence.
Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye.
The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming? Or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Hiro?
Oh, nothing. I was wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think we can get online from here.
Well, if we take it out of here and find someone that does have an online access...
That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time.
Oh yeah, true.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished.
This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
So, should we get going?
Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise.
Come on, Hifumi, let's go!
Okay.
And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue,
Dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up! So, what was this awesome something?
Monokuma!
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen?
No, nothing in particular.
Oh, keeping secrets. No fair! I demand an exclusive interview!
Denied, denied, super denied.
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Do it? You mean like, do it?
Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
Ew, gross. You said do it!
What? You said it first!
We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Yeah, that's right! Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Ah, jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square.
Well, ladies, shall we go?
Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Not done, damn it. We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here.
Yeah, but tomorrow, for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow.
Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hold on! Something strange here. Very strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek.
Huh?
That's... You're absolutely right.
I thought you were all about the 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy.
I was forced to ask myself. Should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall.
What?
But what about your man's fantasy?
I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be about your hopes, or your dreams of adventure, or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours.
We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
Fantasy! Fantasy! My fantasy!
So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
The only reason I care is 'cause it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real-life woman is useless to me, but looking at the naked form might be okay. Maybe.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure.
Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
Ah, man, what a nice bath!
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a protein coffee. But
Sorry, no time for that.
that's what I figured.
Huh?
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long.
You're all so terrible to me. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all.
Presents?
Hmm? Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym, where your presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we just have to endure it, come what may.
With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym. But when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead.
Byakuya? Did you get here early?
Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot.
The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand...
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh?
I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self.
So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix.
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus!
So, when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
Which means...
It looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes, you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt. So, without further ado, I give you this. $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is...
It's not nearly enough.
Well, that figure's coming from Byakuya.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world.
But there's no way we kill each other over money!
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life.
You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. We're serious.
Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends.
Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money.
There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right?
Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard.
Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems.
Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
Hifumi, what about you?
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problems making enough to buy my comics and DVDs.
Then...
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly.
Ugly?
Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game.
Ahem! This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey.
Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
Okay, everyone. Let's just head back to our rooms. And don't think about that whole money thing. Got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right.
As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure.
Little kids have it so easy. Because they can put Lil in front of their name, and right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine. Lil arsonist, Lil war criminal, Lil destruction of the environment, Lil hit and run, Lil death tax, Lil Great Depression. Even the darkest subjects can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding, ding ding. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Oh, good morning, Sakura.
Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine.
Good morning. You're kinda sweaty. Have you been exercising? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future.
Really? It feels like any other morning to me.
Whee! Maybe you can't tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off.
That was bizarre. I mean, even for him.
So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7.
Byakuya and Touko are a lost cause, but
It looks like Taka decided to stop coming for good too.
It's like he's just given up.
For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard.
I wish there was some way to make him better.
On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either. But
Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but
it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
No, it's just like you said. We all need to be very careful. Pant.
Huh?
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed out drill sergeant all of a sudden?
We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. I've still got some time. What should I do? Huh? Sounds like someone's here. Taka!
Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro?
Huh? You mean alter ego?
He's still alive?
No, not quite.
Let me see him. I want to talk to him.
Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego. But even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going?
Where are you going?
Huh?
It's probably best if you don't drag him around with you too much, given his current condition.
Kyoko looked at Taka, standing behind me. Yeah, I know that. But I was getting kinda hungry. I thought we could head to the dining hall or warehouse or something.
Well then, I guess that's okay.
I thought I saw a brief flicker of doubt, but maybe it was just my imagination. Is that Touko?
What are you two up to? Don't tell me you're gonna... Having lost his new brother, Taka is ripe for the taking, so Makoto sweeps in to steal him away. Am I on fire?
I severely regretted talking to Genocide Jack, even if by accident.
But that doesn't matter right now! Have you seen Byakuya?
Huh? No, I haven't.
Good heavens. My love is being pushed to the limit.
I almost feel bad for him. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop, there's a program called Alter Ego.
How do I talk to him?
Well, you just tell me what you want to say, and I'll type it in for you.
Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me?
It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth to the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds.
Please.
Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them. And then...
Do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape. All of you.
Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth.
The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible.
The screen suddenly went dark. And what appeared next was...
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are ya? A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Ah, hell, what am I saying? Of course you do.
That's...
I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation, using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? Might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people.
What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone?
Taka?
It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge.
Huh?
Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me!
Taka?
Who the fudge is Taka?
Your eyes.
Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I caused kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man.
And your voice.
I'm Enoshima! I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now! You dumb butt!
Okay, Taka, just calm down.
I am calm! And don't call me Taka! That's not my name anymore! I'm me! I am me!
Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on! And I took off after him. But someone stood in my way. As if taking Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
What do you think you're doing?
Kyoko! Oh, no, see, this is just...
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems. And not just for me. For everyone.
Sorry.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now.
Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freak-out? I'm seriously worried about him.
Ahem. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time for sleep.
You wanna know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day, when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it. And I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.